Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to all of the Akim who are doing this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Yakalio, and I'm from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is the microchip, and the current developments of Jamaica moving towards this microchip agenda, which is the agenda of the so-called white man, who are the Edomites. All right, but of course, overall, we know this is Yahweh Shemishai's plan to take down the Edomites in a grand fashion. All right, this microchip that they are developing towards will be their final go at bringing chaos to the world. And after that chaos is brought to the world, then Yahushua will destroy it. And when I refer to world, I'm talking about this age. The word aeon is the Greek for it. And Yahushua will deliver the elect of Israel from the destruction. All right. But I want to start off with this precept right here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And this Mark of the Beast prophecy is speaking very loudly. The development towards it shows us that. Okay? And actually, I'll just read this other prophecy too before I get into the information that I'm going to be bringing out. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. And who's the he that will cause this? The Edomites, the rulers of this kingdom today, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark is referring to the microchip. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So buy and sell, very plain and straight to the point, right? It should make you think of the exchange of goods, commerce, whatever else, right? And this microchip technology is actually already being used as such in some places such as Sweden. They use a microchip to make purchases at the vending machine. They use a microchip which is implanted in their hand. Okay, let me not forget that, to purchase train tickets, etc. You have this girl, I believe she's in America, named Chip Girl, who currently uses her microchip to open everything around her house, her car, etc. Okay, so the technology currently exists, but it's not on the scale that it's going to be on. Okay, where it says in the prophecy that you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have it. All right, so right now the world is very speedily moving towards that. Now let's take a look at Jamaica. From the Jamaica Information Service, posted a couple of hours ago, a digital Jamaica moving towards a cashless society. Now, Jamaica has moved forward very quickly with their central bank digital currency, which is the Jamdex, and now here it is. They are making their very heavy push on letting the people know that they are moving towards a cashless society. So let's listen to the video.
I was in London. I went out to a dinner and I wanted to pay. I took the cash out, shiny cash, to pay. And they said to me the most polite King's English, "I'm sorry, we do not accept cash." Later that evening, after my work was done, I went to see the Bob Marley musical. I went to buy a souvenir after the show. Very excited, wanted to carry something I could take home. And how much for it? Oh, £5. I can afford that. Take out my cash to pay. I am sorry, we do not accept cash. Cash is just not, it's just on its way out.
Adapting to cashless environments is quickly becoming the norm for personal and business transactions the world over, and Jamaica is no exception. There is a pressing need to explore innovative technologies to respond to the changes and ensure equitable access, and Jamaica found its solution: Jamdex, Jamaica's central bank digital currency, the world's first legal tender online money. Jamdex provides a safe, efficient, and convenient way to pay for goods and services digitally.
We are working to put in place the enabling framework to make digital payments and digital transactions a reality. Why? Because the digital economy is the future. Because it is more productive. What does more productive mean? It means we can do more things with the same amount of time. Rather than stand up in a long line to go and get your money or deposit your money, you just access it on your phone or through some other channel. So because of the productivity...
You heard that? Access it through your phone or some other channel. All right, and I'm going to show you what that channel is. I'll be right back.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all on chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror.
All right, that's straight to the point, and this was 2 years ago, but guess what? Recently, they brought it up again 5 months ago. Okay, going back to the video.
Your money or deposit your money, you just access it on your phone or through some other channel. So because of the productivity gains of digital, it becomes less costly. The digital space also allows for us to include more people in the economy. There was a time when we thought of this transition as just Amazon buy and sell. But the digital revolution is much more than that. The digital revolution 20 years later, 25 years later, has become a space, a separate space that we inhabit.
Jamdex, which is the digital version of the country's currency, has been operating through the Link app, which is currently the sole approved wallet provider for Jamdex and is made available through the National Commercial Bank, NCB. Anyone with Link will be able to do transactions using Jamdex with another Link wallet holder.
Jamdex allows 24/7 movement between the wallets. So if you have a Link wallet or you have a wallet at another financial institutions, through Jamdex you can move value from Link to the others.
So, how secure is this app?
Jamdex is a central bank digital currency. The benefit of it is that it is fiat. It is backed by the government. It has all the same protections, all the same controls that the minister will be putting in place to manage our currency. But as far as using, the latest, technological advances to secure, encrypt your data, all of that is present in Link. Another thing we take very seriously is, managing your identity. So we put in all the same techniques there as well. We're using artificial intelligence to match your face against the document. We're checking your document against the government databases where available to make sure that the person who is signing up is the person who really should be using the wallet.
Jamaica's digital wallet solution has launched their newest feature, the ABM Cash In, Cash Out system. This feature will enable users to top up and withdraw from their Link wallets with NCB's ABM network island-wide. It is contactless, free, and will bring convenience to its users.
There are a lot of transactions that take place today, payments that are cash-based, which is suboptimal. And it's cash-based just because that is today the easiest way to get it done. And I think of things like some of the work programs, right, where people work at Christmas time and they make the place look good, and the government, through distribution mechanisms, all of those thousands and thousands of persons are paid cash. The Prime Minister stated as a goal that eventually we want that to be paid through CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency.
And just like...
All right, so if you listen carefully to the video, every single thing that they're talking about is literally moving towards that microchip. Okay, just as the video that I played, that international video of the microchip, and they talked about digital IDs, and then the money is stored on it. The app literally is doing the same thing. It is the stepping stone moving towards the microchip. And it's not just Jamaica that is doing this. It will be all countries worldwide. Jamaica is, to me, the most prominent and relevant Caribbean island culturally, okay, ignoring monetary worth and whatever else, GDP and whatever. Jamaica is known as the leading and most beloved Caribbean country. So of course it makes sense, worldwide. So it makes sense that Jamaica is pushing forward with the agenda the quickest. All right. And then connectivity was spoken about, and everybody being a part of it, because everybody is intended to be a part of the system, right? That's why it says he causeth all. All right. They want everyone to be connected to it. And so, not coincidentally, of course, because coincidences don't happen, but recently as well, this article came out. The Jamaica Gleaner, Elon Musk's Starlink granted license to offer internet services in Jamaica. So let's read a bit about it. The Ministry of Science and Technology is reporting that a license has been approved for American billionaire Elon Musk's company Starlink to offer internet services via satellite technology in Jamaica. Starlink currently provides high-speed, low-latency broadband internet across the globe. Portfolio Minister Dalvaz says this is monumental for the advancement of Jamaica as a digital society, moving towards a digital society, making digital payments. And the microchip is the ultimate form of that. We are working assiduously to broaden the connectivity across the island. Starlink is a move in the right direction because with satellite internet, even the areas that have never been connected previously have the opportunity to have access to high-speed internet now. They want everyone to be connected to the system. Okay? And it has to be an efficient level of connectivity. So the Starlink is needed, right, for the goals of Esau Edom's purpose. Consumers will now have more options in choosing service providers. I remain committed to ensuring we continue to advance technologically, as this will bolster advancement in education, the medical field, and economic growth. The ministry says the introduction of Starlink means that even the most remote and underserved areas will have access to connectivity. Communities with Starlink can now deliver online education and provide telehealth services and connectivity to support and enable economic growth. It noted Starlink also offers unprecedented connectivity continuity during cases of natural disaster and emergency response. Starlink has provided support in the aftermath of hurricanes, following wildfires and flooding, and supported governments and public safety officials in other times of crisis. Noting the need for continuous, reliable, and quality internet at sea or in the air, SpaceX, Starlink's parent company, is now providing specialized kits to support these customers. This will be an enabling force which will further strengthen the government's objective in transforming the future of Jamaica by connecting the underserved and unserved communities. We look forward to introducing the Starlink to the public, which arrives with everything you need to get online in minutes, including your Starlink satellite, Wi-Fi router, cables, and base. Dr. Maria Myers Hamilton, Managing Director of Spectrum Management Authority, remarked, Starlink is the world's first and largest satellite constellation using a low Earth orbit to deliver broadband internet capable of supporting streaming, online gaming, video calls, and more. You see? It's all there, man. It's all there. Once Yahweh Shemisha has opened up your eyes to this, it's clear to see. And a little bit more on Starlink. From Google, Starlink, SpaceX is developing a low latency broadband internet system to meet the needs of consumers across the globe. And then, of course, it has a website and all of this information within each coverage area. Orders are fulfilled on a first come, first served basis. Okay? And with just all of this information that I brought out, I can very vividly see this prophecy. So vividly. And how things are going to be happening, man. Starlink is a satellite internet constellation operated by SpaceX, providing satellite internet access coverage to 40 countries. It also aims for global mobile phone service after 2023. Okay, so here it is, man. Here it is. But this is just a further update regarding the developments of this system, moving towards this microchip. And to me, Yahweh Shemisha is in fact speeding things up. Okay, so hold on tight and remain faithful. So with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemisha, Bashim Kodesh, Wa Abad, Babal, Shalom.